it's Greg here. In this episode, we're going to be pulling the body off the frame again, only this time fully, and putting it on a body cart. And I may do that building the cart as a separate episode. That'll let us get this chassis out and get it straight, hopefully. What I've got, it's just jury rigged. So I got the back tires on Dollies because I need to be able to slide them to the side in order to get them out. And I'm using a chain hoist here. Should be plenty strong. I mean, yeah, this is a few 100 pounds. I think that those will handle it, and it's around a 4x4, kind of spreading the load slightly. Okay, what else? The body mounts have been, the bolts have been pulled. There was only 2 left since there's no trunk. Front is on the ground, front wheels, and I have the cherry picker up on the half ton. That's 1,000 pounds coming down here, and that should be plenty for lifting the front up. So theoretically, that should work. Apparently people don't know this anymore. You see this? I don't have to take a knife and cut it. If you turn it like so, and of course this is the hardest one so far. So you grab the inside of it, there's a little flap, and it'll just pop right off. All right, I'm going to test the theory at least. Make sure that it's going to lift. All right, always double check and make sure there's nothing holding it. And there shouldn't be. I've checked and checked again, something creaked. I think that was just a creak. Yeah, another. I did take the drive shaft out. Take your drive shaft out if you're going to roll it. Alright, let's see if this will work. Why are you twisting on me so bad? This is the one I'm a little worried about because I'm not sure if it's side by side and where it's hooked. If it's pulling straight up, it should be fine, but it's not. And Christmas will be here before I get this thing high. Oh man, is it even lifting? Boy. One thing with chain hoists, they're super slow. Weight. I don't really like where I'm standing. Alright, I see it coming up. It is coming. Check a couple things. I think it's safe to say that the body is up on the back. Gotta go a lot higher. Let's lift the front up a little more. It's a little low here. That didn't. All right. I have the leveler. Also, okay, definitely has to go higher. Be sure the frame just moves forward a little bit. Remember I said about the drive shaft? I should have took the drive shaft out. Really should have took the drive shaft out because I have a drive shaft loop going through the floor. So the drive shaft is going through the drive shaft loop, which is on the body, not the chassis or frame. And I have that also. So I thought I had everything. Guess what? I don't. And I see something else that I don't have, that I didn't do. Glad I stopped when I did. Brake lines. Actually, never mind, I'm on the brake lines. Brake lines are good. Okay, gotta do drive shaft, park and brake cable. All right, not as bad as I was thinking there for a second. And I am gonna have to go up. Actually, I'm high enough on the back and even the front, I think. Just has to, it's gonna be close with that little corner. Of course, I gotta slide it over to this side, which would allow me to go around that anyway, which I could, or I could cut it off. Okay, making progress. Drive shaft is out. It's just 7/16 bolts that go in it, and if you'll notice, I have my wheel stands that I made. I got a video of that, and as you can see, I made them so a jack stand will fit on them and go up nicely and somewhat, at least, secure the back end of the car while I was under it trying to get the drive shaft out and the thing here loose, the parking brake cable. Now this is just a little U-hook that goes in. I think it was that one, and it's not that hard to get out. Actually, it was this little one. Take just a little needle nose, hook it here, and pull and flip, and it'll come out. Okay, we should be good. I have to get jack stands out, but I think everything else is good. And I think I'm gonna have to measure to be sure we'll fit out from underneath. Well, it is raining, unfortunately. So I did have to raise the back end up just a little bit. And it is holding fine. This one over here, if you saw where I cut this out, you know that it's patchwork up here. All right. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh. Nah, you're kidding. Oh. All right, here we go. Now we gotta build a cart, and let's just take a quick look at the frame, see if yeah, this side is just kicked up. And you know what's funny, I think it's just kicked up in the back. I think that the front, I think this forward is fine. I think it's just the back. It's kicked up. This corner right there, which shouldn't be too hard to fix. Now obviously I'm just eyeing it. I have to measure and use a level and all that stuff. But I did straighten this in an earlier video. Much better than it was. Straighter than that one, I think. Any car, yeah, it's pretty close. Any car with a frame that's been drag raced with either good amount of power or good traction, those rails are going to want to bow out. It's just the way it is. Unless they've been reinforced, they're going to want to bow out. And if you pop the body off, they'll do what mine did. And that is why you need to reinforce those. All right, made some good progress. Let me okay, I'm stalling. It is spitting. It's been raining, so humidity's up, and it's sun's out and it's spitting. I may Probably couldn't even see. There is a hole. Yeah. Okay. Good news is none of my body mount bushing locations are rusted, and yeah, honestly I think it's in much better shape than I thought it was. So I'm going to be installing the Hellwig. I think they call it the FX kit. It's basically a it's similar to the convertible reinforcement that they got, and it really strengthens it so you can pick it up from a corner and not have twist like right now. Okay, it's heavier than it looks. I'll wait till I get all the suspension rear end out, then I'll pick it up and you'll see it flex. Okay, body's off. Plans for the cart, which I got from, I think it's Stool, I think it was. Garage is the first place I saw that. I don't know if he was the first one to do it or not, but anywho, anything else I need to show? There's how I did the straps. I do have the leveler. You don't have to have the leveler, but it might help. All right, and in case you're wondering, that's plenty of support for what I have. Understand, I don't have, I'm missing a whole lot. So, okay. Anything else I need to talk about before I wrap this up? Okay. This is what I'm saying. So this is, and it won't even quite, oh, you're kidding, it won't even quite fit. All right, can I, and I still got that drive shaft loop. I need to be careful here. The floor pan sticks down just slightly. All right, I'm gonna raise the front a little more. Front I can raise. The back, no. All right, don't fall, come on. See, lifting the front is putting more weight on the back. Just a swinging. Don't like the car swinging. All right, but that's lined up. And that's lined up. Let me bring it up here so you can see. All right, can I do this better than I did the engine? have to say this thing rolls great. I'm just going to go back just a touch. Okay, check the back. Make sure that's centered. That's pretty good. Okay. Of course, the front's the easy part. Okay. Oh, it's late. I'm tired. Plan on a whole day that body part, and obviously you're going to want it long, taller legs than I did. Well, leg. I'm sorry, Trump. I'd put something here, but it'll just move. It's still lined up. Are we down? I think we're down. Okay, we are down on the cart. Yes! Okay, well, good news is it's on the cart. Bad news is we don't have the angle, the braces. Something else you can do, instead of having like, what I was planning on doing is a 4x4, you know, cutting it here and here, putting it in there. You can also just cut a square, put it down and in. Accomplishes the same thing, not quite as big. But the other thing you can do, if you got like plywood, you can just put a piece of plywood at a angle here, a triangle, and hammer that in, screw or nail that in, and that'll brace it. But with these short legs, honestly, it's pretty good just sitting here. I wouldn't want to roll it over a big lip, you know, half-inch change in concrete. But there we go. It's on the cart. Got to do something about that so I don't mess myself up. All right, I was going to stop, but let me show you the jack under the diff. You can turn it so I can use it to turn the back in whichever way I want it to go. But sometimes you're still not quick enough. It's not a rear steering type of guy, I guess. I did have a green machine though. Alright, so I got it mostly under. I let some air out of the tires, front tires, and that allowed me to push it under there. However, I must say with the tires a little low, woo, that was fun pushing it. It did not want to move. Oh, my back is really tired now. But then I'm old, so it's always tired. I could push it in farther, but I don't actually have to. I'm gonna be working on the frame, so my plan is to pull the wheels and stuff off. I'll strip the frame and begin work on that. So I got those 4 dollies, 2 of which are under that transmission. I will do something else with that, as far as put some cardboard under it or something so it can slide on the cardboard, and use the dollies under the frame once I got everything stripped off of it. Okay, I'm tired and rambling. All right, well, body's on the cart, chassis is under the cart, end of the video there, and verse of the video, it's going to be from Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes was written by Solomon, the wise man, king of Israel, super rich, like the richest man of his day, the most powerful man. And the book of Ecclesiastes talks about him going and experiencing all of earth's pleasures. So he tries to partake of all of earth's pleasures, looking for happiness. Yeah, how did that work for him? So the last 2 verses of the book, Ecclesiastes 12, verses 13 and 14. The conclusion, when all has been heard, is, fear God and keep his commandments, because this applies to every person. For God will bring every act to judgment, everything which is hidden, whether it is good or evil. And that was his conclusion. Fear God, keep his commandments. All right, hope you enjoyed the video or learned something. If so, like, comment, subscribe, and God bless.